Tech Tip Tuesday, which I'm actually recording on Monday. So today I want to talk to you about ad blockers. Do you use an ad blocker? Do you know what it is? It's an add-on that plugs into your web browser and it sees ads as you're loading pages and it doesn't load the ads. It makes your browsing experience way better. I run one called Ad Blocker Plus on my Mac. I'm sure it's available for Internet Explorer as well as Safari and probably Firefox. If you're not running an ad blocker, you really should be, because it makes your browsing experience way better. The other thing you need to think about is your phone. Interesting story this week. About a week ago, Apple came out with iOS 9, the latest version of the operating system for your phone. They actually added hooks into iOS to make it easier for ad blockers to work. Now, I'm sure their reasoning is that browsing on your cell phone has gotten so annoying because the screen is small. So when a blog pops up or whatever you're looking at and ads pop up all over and some slide down from the top and some from the bottom, you can't hardly browse a web page. The one that kills me is a story pops up and I start to read it and I go to scroll up and an ad pops up and I hit the ad when I was just trying to scroll. I'm always wondering, do they do that on purpose? Or is it just how the page loads? Well, you know what? This new version of iOS makes it easier for ad blockers to work. So I can recommend, there's a couple out there. I just put Crystal Ad Blocker on my iPhone. You can download that, it's 99 cents, and there's another one, Ad Block something, Pro maybe. Check it out, because if you're allowing all those ads to pop up, it's just making your life harder. They don't need to be there. And in fact, it's using up your data plan. I've read estimates that about 50% of the megabytes and gigabytes that you download to your phone when you're browsing are the ads. And as the browser is loading the page, when it sees that pieces are ads, it doesn't load them. So you can cut your megabyte, gigabyte usage in half. So consider that. Crystal Ad Blocker for the iPhone. If you're running an Android phone, there may be ad blockers. I would certainly go look. I don't know. And this is an interesting political little thing that happened with Apple making it easier to block ads. Who does that hurt? Well, of course it hurts Google. The articles I've read say the strategy is to make browsing better on an iPhone. So people will say, I'm sick of my Android, I'm going to switch to an iPhone because it's got so many less ads. And in Android, remember, Android is the name of the cell phone operating system written by Google. Of course, Google is working with people like Samsung selling the Android phones. Do you think Android phones are going to block all Google ads? Of course not. So there could become quite a difference in the mobile browsing experience between an iPhone and Android. All I know is that you need to stay up to date with technology. You know, you got to keep yourself so that your tools are working the best way possible for you, whether it's browsing or your email or all of that. So try to keep up. Hey, that's my tip for today. If there's anything we can do to help, let us know, because we want to help. Speak to you soon.